Tonight, the music is featuring Peter Wilson, and it's an evening of what I call porch music. It's the type of music that we've all played for years and years when we sit around in our houses and our porches and get together and play. Peter has assembled a bunch of really, really good friends and good players, and I'll let him talk more about it. Let's welcome to the stage my best friend, Peter Wilson.
Well, I was at the ice cream parlor when the circus came to town. There was acrobats and jugglers and cowboys and clowns all marching past. From the window where I stood, I could see birds of the jungle and beasts of the woods and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, all waving and calling as they passed me by. I forgot my ice cream running out to sea, and I chased them to the edge of town, and beneath an old oak tree they rolled out giant carpets, hung lanterns in the air, and everybody from town came out to join that fair. Tents were raised by giant men who pulled the guide ropes tight, and smells like smoke and carny food replaced the fading light. The sun was deep into the trees. My mom would have me home. Night time's no time for just a kid to be out all alone. But my heart was set on other things. It couldn't be denied. I gave a gypsy 50 cents, and then I went inside. Stillness filled that giant hall, and a hush swept over the crowd. Darkness froze me to the spot, and a gong boomed out loud. A spotlight flashed from high above. It was so bright I couldn't see, and it raced about that crowded room and came to rest on me. Each pair of eyes held me there. I couldn't move my feet. The air was just as thick as mud. I tried, but I couldn't speak. The silence had just built and stretched on and on and on until far away, a piccolo began to tweet a song. The sound was real distant, yet it was so clear. Each ear caught into that song, and without knowing how or why, I began to sing along. Soft and to myself at first, as the words came to me about a frog and a knot and a log and a hole in the bottom of the sea. And as each verse came back to me, I sang out loud and strong, and one by one, each sitting there began to sing along. And when that song was over, to cheers, I bowed my head and turned away to leave that place and fell out of my bed. Close your eyes, let it go. Let dreams come, let the dreams come. In dreams you'll know. Time is like a river, and all the world's a stage. Here for you to dance on, and here for you to play. Here for you to laugh, here for you to sing. Close your eyes, dream, dream, dream. When the night is dark, when the road is long, when you're worried and afraid, when things go wrong, breathe in deep, let it go. Let the dreams come, let dreams come. In dreams you know. All the world is stardust, all the world is light. Here for you to search for, and here for you to find. Here for you to have, here to set you free. Close Close your eyes, dream, dream, dream. Close your eyes, dream, dream, dream. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so cool. I'm so glad you're all here. Paul just had a surprise opening this night. He had something else planned just 2 weeks ago, but it sort of slipped away. And we were having a conversation Saturday night at the Nevada Theater, and it's up for grabs. So I grabbed it, and I didn't know what I was going to do at first, but I thought about it for a minute. And what we've come up with is this. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm a solo act, and there's a great Loudon Wainwright song that goes, I'm a one-man guy in the morning, a one-man guy in the afternoon. And it's in his great Loudon Wainwright ways, all the depressing things about being a solo entertainer and insightful. And anyway, I have that song in my head about being a solo act. The basic unit of entertainment showbiz is the solo act. And there's a lot of advantages to being a solo act, and it's very easy to schedule rehearsals. Don't have to split up money at the end of the night. But the second simplest entertainment unit is two solo acts. Not a duo, but two solo acts. And so quite often when one solo act just really isn't enough to get the job done, I'll call up another solo act and we'll be a duo. And what we do when we do that is we take turns, and I'll sing a song and they'll sing a song and I'll sing a song. And over the years, you kind of get to know each other's repertoires, and you get little hand motions and signals that you can figure out what key they're playing in and when the song's about to end. And it just sounds like they know what they're doing, even though they've never played the song together before at all. It's surprising what you can get away with it sometimes. But all four of my good buddies this evening, I have done that with so many times that we have vast overlap in repertoires now. And first out of the chute is my dear friend Tom Minigan for many years, yes. We co-hosted the family bluegrass jam in Gold Run over on the other side of the Bear River. And it was a fun thing, and we learned a lot of songs together, and we're going to play a bunch of them right now. Here's Tom Minigan. Oh, yeah.
Just like old times, Peter.
This is very much like the Gold Hill family saloon. The only thing missing is the pizza.
And the Harleys.
Yeah. Where are you going?
To the mountain. I'm going up on a mountain, and I ain't coming down till the morning. I'm going up on a mountain, and I ain't coming down in chains. I'm going up to set my soul free, and I ain't coming down till the morning. I'm going up to set my soul free, and I ain't coming down in chains. My Savior lives inside of me. All I gotta do is set him free. My Savior lives inside of me. All I gotta do is set him free. I'm going up on the mountain, and I ain't coming down till the morning. I'm going up on the mountain, and I ain't coming down in chains.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got?
Okay. Do take a walk in my shoes. Let's do a song from my nice CD that's available in the lobby this evening. It's all about walking.
TV, right?
D.
D. Close.
Well, it's fancy lights. It affects the strings. And heavy breathing, too. River Jordan lies before us, River Jordan deep and wide. One by one and all together, we'll reach the other side. Oh yeah. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. Play it. In the darkness there's a candle, it's burning by my bed. It's burning for you there, love, come lay down your head, oh yeah. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. River Jordan lies before us, River Jordan deep and wide. One by one and all together, we'll reach the other side, oh yeah. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. Take a walk in my shoes, I'll take a walk in your shoes. Hey, let's all trade shoes. Oh yeah. Thank you.
How's about take this hammer. Is that okay, Chief? This is an old Stanley Brothers song Peter and I used to do back in the day. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying. Tell him I was flying. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Just tell him I'm gone. I don't want your cold iron shackles. I don't want your cold iron shackles. I don't want your cold iron shackles that hurt my legs, hurt my legs. So take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Just tell him I'm gone. Yeah, tell him I'm gone. Just tell him I'm gone. Oh, yeah.
Well, the Gold Hill Family Saloon is, if you go over to Colfax and you get on the freeway and you go uphill about 3 exits, the Gold Hill Family Saloon is actually in Gold Run. It's a little confusing, but you take the Gold Run exit and there's the town of Gold Hill. I'm not sure why that is, but it was a really fun place, and they had pizza and beer and kids running around, and there was always a
It's a
pretty good-
family saloon.
It was a family saloon.
It's always good to bring the kids when you get hammered on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah?
And it's a lovely drive, and I highly recommend getting on the other side of the barrier from time to time. It's not that far. Well, I'm going to do another song from my nice CD. This is the title song of the nice CD.
What is it called?
Shoulder to the Wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Shoulder to the Wheel, that's what it's called. Are you ready? Shoulder to the wheel, no destination, strain, push, muscle and bone, put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction, hearten to the wheel, carry me home. Grind, grind, there's a telephone line, could be a beacon from a baby or a strawball swine, could be the well's gone dry, could be a mighty big deal. Pick it up, buddy, put your shoulder to the wheel, shoulder to the wheel. No destination, strain, push, muscle and bone. Put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction. Hearten to the wheel, carry me home. Well, there's a tightrope rope wire and it's strung across a canyon. I'm standing in the middle with a couple of clowns, one's crying like a baby, one's smiling like a banker. I'm humming to myself, trying not to look down. Shoulder to the wheel, no destination. Strain, push, muscle and bone. Put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction. Heart to the wheel, carry me home. Hey, doesn't really matter. Keep the fox out of the hen house and gather those eggs. Get behind the mule, keep your eyes on the prize. Mind your manners, never ever beg. Shoulder to the wheel, no destination. Strain, push, muscle and bone. Put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction. Heart into the wheel, carry me home. It's a mighty long road, or we're driving in circles. Think I was just here a little while ago. Stop this thing, let me off this roller coaster. Wanna be right here with the people I know. Shoulder to the wheel, no destination. Strain, push, muscle and bone. Put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction. Heart into the wheel, carry me home. Shoulder to the wheel, no destination. Strain, push, muscle and bone. Put your hand on the wheel, it'll move in my direction. Heart into the wheel, carry me home. Shoulder to the wheel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What you got, Tom? Oh, there we go. Tom's in a very, very, very good band called the Deadbeats. I'm sure many of you have danced the night away to the Deadbeats. Deadbeats play the music of the Grateful Dead. That's right. And we'll do one of those.
Yeah, why not? If I had a gun for every ace I have drawn, you know that I could arm a town the size of Abilene. Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm all alone. And you know I'm only in it for the gold. And all that I am asking for is 10 gold dollars. You know that I could pay you back with one good hand. You can look around about the wide world over, and you'll never find another honest man. Last fair deal in the country, last fair deal in the town. Put your gold money where your luck is, baby, before you let my deal go down. Go down. Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm all alone. And I know a little something you won't ever know. Don't you touch hard liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. Put your gold money where your luck is, baby, before you let my deal go down. Go down. Everybody's bragging, drinking their wine. I can tell the Queen of Diamonds by the way she shines. Come, Daddy, on an inside straight. Gonna get up in the morning and go. Last fair deal in the country. Last fair deal in the town. Put your gold money where your luck is, baby, before you let my deal go down. Go down. Just like we did it at the Gold Hill Family Saloon so many years ago. Am I done?
I think so.
Okay.
I lost track.
Having so much fun, you lost track.
I know. Oh, we'll do one more.
All right, why not? Yeah,
Yeah, that worked.
sympathy always works.
Do another song from my Nice record. And the reason that Tom and I kind of do these is because I recorded my Nice record at Tom's house. So he got to hear them all many times. Many times. And patch them up and take them apart and put them back together again, and then hear them a few more times after that.
What are you gonna play, Peter?
Do a song about the wrecking yard.
Oh yeah. Key of,
I think it's an E.
all right.
When you're racing with the rodents, you must stay within the lines. If you want that golden trophy, if your eyes on that prize, in this demolition derby, down to the last car, I'll be battered and demolished, towed off to the wrecking yard, to the wrecking yard,
Wrecking yard.
to the wrecking yard.
To the wrecking yard.
Battered and demolished, towed off to the wrecking yard. Step on it, good buddy, it's catch-up time. They turn the bend ahead of you, you're falling way behind. You better get a move on if you want it on this race. It's catch-up time, my brother, you are solid in last place. To the wrecking yard,
Wrecking yard.
to the wrecking yard.
To the wrecking yard.
Better book, my brother, race off to the wrecking yard. Race off there. Well, so long, good buddy, I'm gonna take my rocking chair right on down to that old river. I'm gonna rock away from there, and if them blues don't leave me, gonna take my boat and row down that old river. You can watch that river flow to the wrecking yard,
Wrecking yard.
to the wrecking yard.
To the wrecking yard.
You can watch that lazy river flow right down to the wrecking yard, to the wrecking yard,
Wrecking yard.
to the wrecking
To
yard.
the wrecking yard.
You can watch that lazy river flow right past that wrecking yard.
Oh yeah.
There he goes. True song.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
Yahoo. Tom Menig. Pro Tom. We have another person from coming right up now, a dear friend and accomplice, Rob Bonner, keep clapping. Rob Bonner, keep clapping. There you go. Rob Bonner. Rob lives on the other side of the Bear River, and even though he was born about 200 yards from right here, just over there, I think, he's been here for quite a while, but on the other side of the Bear River, and so it took us a while to get to be pals, and we spent a lot of time playing music at the wonderful Monte Vista Inn. And
Absolutely.
if you have never been to the Monte Vista Inn, put it down as something that you must do. Sometimes there might be some people playing music
You
there
just
by the
never know,
fireplace.
man. We've had a lot of really great rehearsals at that
Yeah,
place.
it's not a place that you have a gig, but it's a really good place to rehearse. What do we got, Rob?
Well, let's do that. I'd like to actually do a song that I wrote about going up when I was touring with the band. I had a band called the South Lumens Quickstep, which was a bluegrass band that played actually a lot. And we brought actually Mark O'Connor to this theater in 1979, who was just a really great fiddle player.
Mark was about 14 at the time, I think.
Yeah. We thought it was pretty damn good then. But when we would go on the road, I actually spent time with a friend of mine that I'd been in a band with in Vietnam, actually. And we were down in L.A., and I said, he goes, why don't you come by the club when you're done with your gig? And I said, okay. How many people come tonight? And he goes, about 2,000. It was at the height of the cowboy, what do they call it, urban cowboy thing. And so there was like all these people, and this thing was a shopping center, a whole shopping center where they had converted it into a big cowboy bar. And they had a place where you could get cowboy food. You could get a place where you could ride the mechanical bull. They had a place where you could like buy matching outfits so that you could like do the two-step kind of thing. And so I was like sitting there with my mouth open pretty much most of the night. And I spotted this guy, and he just looked like he was like, just like something from a Carly Simon song, where it is like, and he was just like strutting his stuff. And then about 10 years later, man, a friend of mine by the name Mike Madden gave me the title, and it was like, he said, why don't you write a song called The Two-Timing Man? And so I did, and it's called The Two-Timing Two-Stepping Man, and it goes like this. Every night he'd arrive at 8:45, turn tip his hat to the band. Then he'd sash once more across that old hardwood floor to find the rose that he's not picked before. He's the talk of the town, picks him up, lays him down. Try to do whatever he can to find a beautiful face. He's known all through the place as a two-timing, two-stepping man. Well, he'll swing her around and then he'll let her down, and in a while he'll be back for more. And it's do-si-do, he'll let her go. If he sees someone he'd rather love on the floor, just one look in his eyes, all her mama's advice seems to crumble right into sand. And being lonesome ain't right, so she'll dance home tonight with that two-timing, two-stepping man. Pick it, Wilson. Swing her around and then he'll let her down, and in a while he'll be back for more. When it's do-si-do, he'll let her go. If he sees someone he'd rather love on the floor, just one look in his eyes, all her mama's advice seems to crumble right into sand. being lonesome ain't right, so she'll dance home tonight with that two-time and two-stepping man. Two-time and two-stepping man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Do another one. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm just noodling over here. I'm just amusing myself.
You want me to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. I'd like to do a song I wrote about a very special lady to me. She was my manager with the South Limits. Her name was Violet Langford. And Violet was about the only bit of class that my band had. She was just this lovely lady from the Ozarks, and she passed away a couple of years ago. And she was definitely a dear friend around. I would like sit and talk with her for hours, and we'd talk about everything. And a very special lady. And I wrote the song to honor her. And it's the title track from my latest CD, and it's called Violet's Old Guitar.
Available in the lobby.
Yeah.
It's the only love song ever written to a band manager.
Yeah, really. I think so. She was everything beautiful. She had grace, class, and charm, and she made you feel like a gentleman when she'd take hold of your arm. Her voice hailed from Missouri, soft as a southern star, and I thought I'd play this little song on her old guitar. She used to have us round for dinner, who'd ever come along, and afterwards we'd sit around and sing old mountain songs. Her chicken pie and cornbread were famous near and far, and we'd have our fill and play some songs on her old guitar. Late at night we'd pick a tune, she and Gilbert danced round the room, made the world a better place to be. They were simple times that I loved the best. Played all night, never needed rest. Her gentle soul helped guide us to who we are. And she left us all her love on this guitar. Around the fireplace down in Briarwood, we played one final song. As the sundown waltzed across the room, we all sang along. She was dancing when she left us, her eyes twinkling like a star, and I thought I'd play this song of love on her old guitar. Late at night we'd pick the tune, she and Gilbert danced round the room, made the world a better place to be. They were simple times that I loved the best. Played all night, never needed rest. Her gentle soul helped guide us to who we are. And she left us all her love on this guitar.
I love that song. I've been humming that one all week. I'm sorry I never got to meet Violet and play her guitar. Do a song in the key of C, even though it starts in F. Well, there's this baseball boy, that's who he is. He's got a baseball glove. He's off in right field, waiting for his time to shine. Well, there's a high fly ball. Oh, you know that one might be gone. Oh, he's running fast. He shouts out loud, "That's mine!" Yes, there's a schoolgirl. Oh, she's sitting on the back row. She's looking at a map on the wall. She's staring right at Paris, France. Yeah, she's going there one day. Oh, don't you get in her way. She's gonna fly right off all around this world. She'll dance. Oh, you gotta be true. Let me tell you who to. You gotta be true to yourself. Polish up your light and shine. Don't stop. No, you gotta keep on. Never give up. Gonna get yours sometime. Play one day, Ron. There's a young man, and he's holding an old guitar. He's singing to the girls from the stage at the corner bar. He's picking loud and strong. He's singing with all his heart. Well, let me tell you folks, one day he's gonna be a star. Yeah, and there's an old man. He's sitting on the back porch. He's got pencil and paper for a letter to his kids all grown. Thinking back, he just smiles about being young and running wild. He writes down, "Let me tell you kids, here's one thing I know. Oh, you gotta be true. Let me tell you who to. Be true to yourself, polish up your light and shine. Don't stop, no, you gotta keep on. Never give up, gonna get yours sometime. I said never give up, gonna get yours sometime. Oh. Yeah, true song, true song. Every word. Got one?
Sure. This is a song that was my first single. I actually wrote this song by mistake. I was a student at Sierra College, and I actually teach there now, but I was taking an astronomy class, and I had, I know probably none of you have ever done this, but I procrastinated till the very absolute last second. Yeah, and I woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went and I sat down at this desk, turned this lamp on, and then all of a sudden I got this image of this guy, a truck driver, who comes into a restaurant and falls in love with the waitress and never leaves. He just drinks coffee all day. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So anyway, I tried to get it out of my head and I couldn't do it. So I was, oh God, you know. So I ended up just writing it. The whole thing came down, and I wrote it out in about 5 minutes and pushed it away. And I went to school. I flunked the test and came back and finished the song. So, and it's a song called "The 19th Cup of Coffee," and it's my first record, my first album. My first album looked like this. It was about this big, and it had a hole about that big.
Oh, yeah. I remember those.
Yeah, 1974, man, a 45, yeah. Yeah. You know, actually, it was pretty innovative, 45, because the guy thought, you know, this song might suck badly enough to where, you know, if you bought it, they had them made out of licorice so that you could eat the record. It actually was a million seller. I still have 1 million of them in my cellar. Okay. All right, enough Enough's enough.
Right.
All right, here we go. The 19th cup of coffee, and if you want to sing along, go ahead. Even if you don't know the melody, it's all right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my 19th cup of coffee here at Earl's Tollman Shack. And if I didn't love that girl, I never would come back. The coffee's bad, the food is worse, donuts are stale and old. But I love to hear that girl ask me, is your coffee getting cold? Just about a year ago, I pulled into this dump. I was driving hard down to San Antonio, and I stopped in for a cup. And there it was, my heart did sink as I laid my eyes upon the girl of my dreams. Came walking towards me with a greasy apron on. I'm on my 19th cup of coffee here at Earl's Tollman Shack. And if I didn't love that girl, I never would come back. The coffee's bad, the food is worse, donuts are stale and old. But I'd love to hear that girl ask me, is your coffee getting cold? Oh, look out. Well, I'm just too shy to ask her if she'd go out with me. Hell, the closest that I've come is asking if the matchbooks are for free. From where I sit, she sure looks good while she's calling out for some eggs. But I've been here for one whole year and I've never seen her legs. I'm on my 19th cup of coffee here at Earl's Tollman Shack. If I didn't love that girl, I never would come back. The coffee's bad, the food is worse, donuts are stale and old. But I love to hear that girl ask me, is your coffee getting cold? Cold. Oh yeah. Thanks.
That's so pathetic. The matchbooks are for free. That's so bad. Rob and I have a little tradition at the Monte Vista Inn. Our very, very, very good friends, John and Abby and Allie and Holland. Thank you. Holland. Are big fans of this next song, and so we always end the night with this song. And we're going to do this song, and then we're going to take a little break, and then in the second half we'll have Paul Emery and John Gurton come out and join us. And after this song, you can go out in the lobby and buy all the CDs that you could possibly want for all your friends.
You know, Christmas is right around the corner.
Right. Valentine's Day is coming right up, too.
Oh, yeah.
And
I guess we missed the Martin Luther King Day.
the holiday season just goes on and on. That's right, President's Day. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Falling in love just makes me blue. Well, the music plays and you display your heart for me to see. I've had a beer and now I hear you calling after me. And I hope I don't fall in love with you. The room is crowded, people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? You sit down with this old clown, take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we could make it. And I hope I don't fall in love with you. Ah, the night does funny things inside a man. These old tomcat feelings he don't understand. Turn around and look at you, you light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. And I hope I don't fall in love with you. I see you were lonesome just like me. And if being late you'd like some company, I turn around and look at you and you look back at me. The guy you with, he's up and split, chair next to you's free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with me. Well, it's closing time. Music's fading out. Last cough, drinks, I'll have another stout. Turn around and look for you, you know where to be found. Search the place for your lost face, 'cause I'll have another round. And I think if I just fell in love with you.
Peter Wilson.
There you go. It's an old Tom Waits song. Thank you. Well, welcome back. I'm Peter Wilson, and my accomplice Paul Emery is joining me for this portion of the show. He needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. Paul and I met, I think, 1980, and ended up being roommates
At the Bennett House.
at the Bennett House. And the year my daughter Ruby was born, Paul got a call from Steve Sparling saying, "Come play music on a train," and so he did. And the year, and that was '86, I think, because that was the year Ruby was born.
Yep.
And the last run Paul couldn't do, so I was a substitute on the train the first year. So I got credit for being on the train, and we did it together and separately for many years to come.
The next year they said, that was so good having strolling music on the train, they want another of me. So Peter was there. And my goodness, we did the train for about 20 years totally. And we did it until 2009, after we were kind of victims of the Great Recession, because we were business went down really, really bad in 08 and in 09. They decided they needed to make some changes, and we were replaced by a strolling Elvis.
I hear he's a really good strolling Elvis.
Yeah, but he's a strolling Elvis replaced us, and that's okay. I mean, Peter and I, we did the train, I don't know, a couple of hundred times. We don't know how many times we did it. Once in a while, this time of year rolls around, and we also got a gig for Chris Crockett on the train, and Chris made the cut. Chris is still doing it. because he knows about 2,000 songs, and it's just amazing. Chris knows, he really knows those songs. But once in a while, Peter and I get together and we say, "Do we miss doing the train?" And we look at each other and we go, "No." We miss the idea. We miss the idea of the train, but actually doing it, well, that's another matter.
We did it a lot.
So here we go. This was one we played 10 times a night because we'd play in different cars, so we could play the same songs over and over. Because just so see if we can still do it here. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, green of flowing mountains to the southland by the shore, she's mighty tall and handsome and quite well loved by all. Hobo's accommodation, the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Well, the eastern states are dandy, so the travelers always say. New York to Chicago, Rhode Island by the way. Hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall. No changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Here we go. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. To Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand and always be remembered through the courts of Alabama. His earthly race is over and the curtain round him falls. Carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. One more time for you. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. You're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. There we go. Thank you.
Waiting for a train.
G. G.
G. All around the water tank, waiting for a train. 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. Well, I walked up to a brakeman just to give him a line of talk. Oh, he said, if you got money, boy, then you won't have to walk. Well, I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, your railroad bum, and he slammed that boxcar door. Yodelady, odie, yodelady. Well, they put me off in Texas. Oh, that's a state I dearly love. With the wide open spaces all around me and the moon and stars above. Nobody seems to want me or to lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco Bay. I'm going back to Dixieland. Hey, my pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. Yodelady, odie, yodelady. Play one there, Paul. Water tank waiting for a train. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. Yodelady, odie, yodelady, hard time blues. There you go. It's an old Jimmy Rogers song. The Yodeling Brakeman.
Okay, I've got one now. This is one that when Peter suggested this idea of doing this, I remembered we used to do this song, and it's from some New Mexico folk singer named Tim Keeler, who was kind of touring about in the early 80s, and he sent a record to the old Bennett house where Peter and I used to live, because we used to put on concerts occasionally back then. And never did connect up with Tim. Never met him, but we learned a song of his, and this is one that Peter and I played on the train for years and years, and it's a cool one. It's called Whiskers, and see if we can remember it. I'm going to get my guitar for this one.
Good idea. When we played on the train, we'd go up Friday night and come home Sunday afternoon, so we'd have all day Saturday off in Reno to amuse ourselves, and kind of got to know our way around town. I feel like a local in Reno now.
Yep. Whiskers. He's a West Virginia railroad man, keeping the roadbed level. Spends his days with a 9-pound hammer, spends his night with the devil. He's the only hippie southern redneck on the Norfolk Western line. Menfolk call him Whiskers, no one calls him mine. Well, Whiskers was the name they gave him first day on the crew. Said, you're gonna work for us, boy, let's see what you can do. Whiskers never missed a beat, never missed a hammer swing. Well, Whiskers rolled up his sleeve and showed him how to drive a spike. Here we go. 'Cause he loves to hear the whistle blow, loves to hear the freight train roll. Hardest working railroad man, that's what he likes to do. And his overalls are a little bit old, and they say his hair, it hangs too low. But the men all call him Whiskers, and they're glad he's on their crew. Well, Whiskers played the old-time banjo, played it all night long. Come Sunday night, that section crew is singing old war songs. He's been known to spend the night just staring at a bottle of beer. The sweetest sound he ever hears is a freight train coming near. Sing it now, everybody. 'Cause he loves to hear the whistle blow, loves to hear the freight train roll. Hardest working railroad man, that's what he likes to do. And his overalls are a little bit old, and they say his hair, it hangs too low. But the men all call him Whiskers, and they're glad he's on their crew. Play it, Peter. Well, you've heard about the mailman, the ice, the sleet, the snow. Well, the railroad man, he's out there too, making sure those trains will roll. Whiskers never missed a beat, never missed a hammer swing. Listen to the sound of a man at work, listen to a freight train sing. Here we go now. 'Cause he loves to hear the whistle blow, loves to hear the freight train roll. Hardest working railroad man, that's what he likes to do. And his overalls are a little bit old, and they say his hair, it hangs too low. But the men all call him Whiskers, and they're glad he's on their crew. But the men all call him Whiskers, and they're glad he's on their crew. Okay. Well, Merle Haggard is my favorite singer in the whole world, and there's no doubt about that. Okay. Anyway, a few years ago, no, Leonard Cohen's my favorite. No, I'm sorry, Merle Haggard's my favorite. There's no doubt. Yeah. And so a few years ago, I was with called my friend Robin, who helps me out with all the shows, and is house manager, been doing it with me. Let's hear it for Robin.
Indeed.
So I said, "Hey, Robin, want to go to Folsom at Harris, the 4 stages and 3 stages, and see Merle Haggard?" She said, "Sure." So I just bought this car. It was a nice Subaru. I still have it. It's turned out to be a really good car since then. So we're heading down there. I was so excited, going to see Merle. I hadn't seen him since 1969, and I was so excited. We get to Roseville and start turning off to head through, head over there towards Folsom, and boom, my radiator blows up. Water spewing all over the place. And we tried to nurse it back. We fill it up with water. Boom, it blows again. We were done. We didn't get to see Merle. So, and then about a year ago, I went to see Merle, went to meet a friend in the Bay Area, and just went down there. I got myself a hotel room. I'm going to meet my friend at the concert, get ready to go to the concert. I wanted to look up on the internet something about Merle. Merle canceled the concert because he had pneumonia. So I don't know if I'll ever see Merle, but anyway, Robin, if we would have seen Merle that night, he would have sung this song, okay? I sing it just as good as Merle. But I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there that I met her, there that I lost my best friend. Now I live in the mountains, I've drifted up there with the wind. I may drown in still waters, but I'll never swim Kern River again. I was raised in an oil town, but my gusher never came in. And the river was a boundary where my true love and I used to swim. One night in the moonlight, the swiftness took her life away. I may drown in still waters, but I'll never swim Kern River again. There's the South San Joaquin, where the seeds of the Dust Bowl are found. And then there's Mount Whitney, where the mighty Kern River runs down. She's not deep or wide, but she's a mean piece of water, my friend. I may cross on the highway, but I'll never swim Kern River again. I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there that I met her, there that I lost my best friend. I may live in the mountains, I've drifted up there with the wind. I may drown in still waters, but I'll never swim Kern River again. Sing along if you know it. It was like that. Good. I'll never swim Kern River again. It was there that I met her, there that I lost my best friend. Now I live in the mountains, I've drifted up there with the wind. I may drown in still waters, but I'll never swim Kern River again. I'll never swim Kern River again. A mighty tune. A mighty tune.
Indeed.
Got another one, Peter? Why not?
Staying on the train theme. The tracks run up along Interstate 80, and then they go off a couple of different ways. And but it's quite a different view. If I highly recommend just taking the train from Sacramento to Truckee. It's spectacular going over the pass. But right up on the summit, they go through a lot of tunnels. But right on the summit, they hit Charlie Crocker and 40,000 Chinese guys who laid the track. Hit rock so hard that. It was only a quarter mile they had to go, and they had crews working at both ends, and they sunk a tunnel down the middle to come out from the middle. So they were working on 4 faces of rock, and then they could only move 8 inches of rock a day. It was the hardest rock. And that year, a salesman from the East came out. This is a true story, and he had a newfangled piece of equipment called a steam drill. And they wanted to try the steam drill on the summit tunnel. But Charlie Crocker had heard about the steam drill ahead of time. And he didn't want to fiddle with experimental equipment. And in the end, the Summit Tunnel cost $7 million, and to this day, it took a year to complete, and to this day, it's the most expensive stretch of track on the continent. And it's actually a path you can walk through now. They've moved the tracks over to the other tunnel there by Sugar Bowl. But the reason, one of the reasons I think Charlie Crocker didn't fiddle with the steam drill was because the steam drill had gotten into a race with a steel-driving man in the Big Bend Tunnel in West Virginia, and John Henry had driven 15 feet while the steam drill only made 9. Early in the morning, when that bluebird begins to sing, you can hear John Henry out on the line. You can hear that hammer ring, Lord, Lord. Hey, hear that hammer ring. When John Henry was a little baby, he was sitting on his daddy's knee. Oh, he picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel, said, hammer be the death of me, Lord, Lord. Oh, hammer be the death of me. The captain said to John Henry, gonna bring me a steam drill round, gonna bring that steam drill out on the job, gonna work that mountain down. Hey, work that mountain down. John Henry said to the captain, oh, man ain't nothing but a man. Before I let that steam drill beat me down, I'll die with a hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord. Gonna die with a hammer in my hand. John Henry went up on the mountain. Well, that hammer, it was flashing fire. Last words I heard that poor boy say, give me a cool drink of water before I die, Lord, Lord. Give me a cool drink of water before I die. John Henry drove 15 feet. Steam drill only made 9. But he hammered so hard that he broke his heart. Lay down his hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. He laid down that hammer and he died. Well, they took John into the White House, and they buried him in the sand. Every locomotive come rolling by, says, there lies the steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Hey, there lies the steel driving man. Early in the morning, when that bluebird begins to sing, you can hear John Henry out on the line. You can hear that hammer ring, Lord, Lord. Hey, hear that hammer ring.
Yeah.
Hey. True story, that actually happened.
Let's hear it for Peter Wilson. Put
Yeah,
this whole
Paul
thing
Emery.
together tonight. I'll come back in a little bit.
All right. Moving on. There you go. Golly, I am having fun. I just feel like I'm in the catbird seat this evening. I just got lucky with this show. So I wasn't really sure how to throw it together, but I just thought, well, I want to play with everybody. And my good friend John Gurton, of course, is going to help me wrap up the duo portion of the evening. John and I used to tour all over Nevada County and play at bars and restaurants and weddings. And I don't think we ever did a bar mitzvah, but we would have if they'd hired us.
Yeah. Let's do slow dance. Here's one I wrote back for the bicentennial in 1975. And it was later recorded by Asleep at the Wheel, that group from Texas. But they played the wrong chords. So I've been condemned to play this song since about 1978.
But you play with the right chords, right?
I play the proper chords,
Okay.
yes.
If anybody's taking notes here,
Anyway, it's called There's No Dancing Like Slow Dancing.
feel free to dance. It's a little room.
Your notice. To be. Ooh, dancing like slow dancing, no dancing at all. No dancing like slow dancing, that's the way I have a ball. There's no music like mellow music, no music at all. No dancing like slow dancing, that's the way I have a ball. Now I remember when we did the boogie woogie, and we called it the bop. Now I would rather do my dancing cheek to cheek and whisper that sweet talk. I love that dancing, slow, slow dancing. I love that music, got to be mellow music. No dancing like slow dancing, that's the way I have a ball. Play one, Peter. Yes, I remember when we did the boogie woogie, and we called it the bop. Now I would rather do my dancing cheek to cheek and whisper that sweet talk. I love that dancing, got to be slow, slow dancing. I love that music, got to be mellow music. No dancing like slow dancing, that's the way I have a ball. That's the way I have a ball. That's the way I have a ball. Thank you.
Love that song. Let's do a nice song from my nice CD that is available here this evening, if they didn't sell out on the intermission. This is the last song on side one of the CD. It's kind of a rip-off. You used to be able to play both sides. You can only play one side of a CD. You flip it over and you get nothing.
No, they have double-sided ones.
They do?
Yeah. They're called DVDs.
Ah.
Which one are you
Next time I'll make one of those. Let's do Funny How the Time Goes By. It's another true song. I wake up in the morning and I look up at the sky. It's funny how the time goes by. Storm clouds may be rolling in, or they may be rolling by. It's funny how the time goes by. Soon my mind is caught up in my busy day. It's funny how the time goes by. And in this quiet moment, I gotta say, it's funny how the time goes by. The sun will rise, the sun will set. On this you can rely. It's funny how time goes by. With every heartbeat, every breath, that's a measure of our lives. It's funny how the time goes by. Oh, yeah. to an old girlfriend. It was just the other day. It's funny how the time goes by. I smiled and said, "Hey, mister." She winked and said, "Hey, babe, you know it's funny how the time goes by." My daughter called me up and she took me out for a beer. It's funny how the time goes by. Hey, I can hardly wait to see where it goes from here. It's funny how the time goes by. The sun will rise, the sun will set. On this you can rely. It's funny how time goes by. With every heartbeat, every breath, that's a measure of our lives. It's funny how the time goes by. When I stop and I look up at the night, it's funny how the time goes by. There's a billion stars shining, oh, it's such a lovely light. It's funny how the time goes by. Each tiny dot's a universe, a whirling, spinning sun. Funny how the time goes by. I can only sit and wonder, and as my day is done, I think it's funny how time goes by. The sun will rise, the sun will set. On this you can rely. It's funny how time goes by. With every heartbeat, every breath, that's a measure of our lives. It's funny how the time goes by. It's funny how time goes by. It's funny, don't you know, how time goes by. There you go. It is indeed funny how the time goes by.
Nice.
Your turn.
How about the whippoorwill? Here's a song I've been doing for a long time because I like it. I think it was associated with Fats Waller some, and it's a very old song, probably from the 20s or 30s, and I love this song, so we're going to do it. When whippoorwill calls and evening is nigh, we hurry, my blue heaven. Turn to the right, little white light. We hurry, hurry to my blue heaven. You see the fireplace, a smiling face, cozy room. Little nest sadness where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and that baby make three. We happy, happy in my blue heaven. Play it, Peter. and evening is nigh. We hurry, hurry to my blue heaven. Turn to the right, that little white light. We happy, happy in my blue heaven. You see the fireplace, smiling face, the cozy room. Little nest that nestle where the roses bloom. Molly and me and that little baby make three. Yes, we're happy in my blue heaven. Yes, we're happy in my blue heaven. Thank you.
I love that song.
When I first met Peter Wilson, he couldn't have played that song. He does really good now.
That's, John's helped me a lot. Yeah. No minor sevenths. Without permission. Do another version of the slow dancing song. What's going on right now beats a whole lot of what might be. Take a look in my eyes. Tell me, baby, what do you see? Give me that I don't want the hey. Your skin's alive and your eyes are charged. I can't hear a word you say. Take it off. Give it up. Let it down. Open up. Hush up now. Baby, won't you give it a rest? Turn around. Let me help you out of that dress. Yesterday, well, that's dead and gone. You know, that sunrise, that just might never come. Kiss me now. How's that feel? It's like driving rain. It's like a runaway train, full throttle to the driving wheel. Take it off. Give it up. Let it down. Open up. Hush up now. Baby, won't you give it a rest? Turn around. Let me get you out of that dress. Downy hair on tender skin, a high voltage wire, baby, with the mood I time in. Let out your breath. Close your eyes. I'm stringing up my old banjo. I'm gonna sing love's lullaby. Take it off. Give it up. Let it down. Open up. Hush up now. Darling, won't you give it a rest? Turn around. Let me get you out of that dress. There you go. It's the PG-13 portion of the evening.
Here's another one I wrote many, many years ago for the little Dan Hicks and the Hot Licks Band, and we recorded this one, but we never got to play it like live because Dan was we only would do mostly his songs. So it's kind of fun for me to get to play this song, and supposed to have Sid Page on violin, but he couldn't make it tonight. But
we did ask.
But it's called Sure Beats Me, and it's a peppy little number that I'll probably make a lot of clams on, but nevertheless, it's a cool song to play. It's fun. Wouldn't you say,
I'm
Peter?
all over it.
Wouldn't you say, Peter Wilson?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it away. All right, Peter. I'm going to play one more. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you.
John Gurton.
Thank you. You want to do your 3 words one? 3 words?
We're going to do one more and assemble the boys for a grand finale. This is a song that you might want to anticipate Valentine's Day. This is a pre-Valentine's Day song. 3 words spoken in the dark of night. 3 words spoken, holding your baby tight. I love you. Maybe I love you. It's 3 words. It's just 3 words. You cannot take them with you. Here and now, that's where they belong. Listen, just listen to this melody, to this song. 3 words spoken in a lover's ear. 3 words spoken. Hold that baby near. I love you. Darling, I love you. It's 3 words. It's just 3 words. Play one. You cannot take them with you. Here and now, that's just where they belong. Listen, just listen to this melody, to this song. 3 words spoken in a lover's ear. 3 words spoken. Hold your baby near. I love you. Baby, I love you. 3 words. It's just 3 words. There he goes. Hey, yeehaw. So, we're going to start at
I
that
got
end
a
and work this
microphone,
way.
man. I got
For
this
the-
microphone. I'm good.
What you got?
Out of tune is better than nothing. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. And on this southbound Odyssey, train pulls out of Kankakee, rolling past the highways, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no names,
freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards full of rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day's done, dealing card games to the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the steel rails rumble beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their beds asleep, rocking to a gentle beat. The rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Take it, Wilson. Well, it's night time on the city of New Orleans. We're changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. Oh, but all those names and faces seem to fade into a dream. And the steel rails still ain't heard the news. When he sings his song again, passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappeared railroad blues. Everybody, good night, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. There we go. Nice job out there.
I got to tell you, that's one of the songs that Peter and I used to sing 10 times a night on the phone. And you know what? I never got tired of that song.
It's a great song.
It's just one of the greatest songs. Yeah, Steve Goodman wrote that. And we were talking about him earlier when we were getting together. But, you know, I'm going to do another Steve song. And this is a Steve Earle tune. I just have the greatest admiration for Steve Earle. He's just got something special. And this was I first heard this song from a film called "You Can Count on Me," and with Laurel Linney and Mark Ruffalo, and it was just a wonderful film. Came out the year 2000, and I highly recommend you see it. If you like Steve Earle, he did most of the songs in it, most of the soundtrack, including this song, which is at the very end of the film. The film has a very profound ending, and this song is the one that kind of is over the credits and all that sort of thing. Love it, and you can sing along to it. It's called Pilgrim. I'm just a pilgrim on this road, boys. I'm just a pilgrim on this road, boys. I'm just a pilgrim on this road, boys. It ain't ever been my home. Sometimes the road is rocky along the way, boys. Sometimes the road gets rocky along the way. Sometimes the road gets rocky along the way, boys. But I'm never traveling alone. We'll meet again on some bright highway, with songs to sing and tales to tell. But I'm just a pilgrim on this road, boys, till I wish you fare the well. Sit up, man, dog. Let's hear it, Rob. Yeah. There ain't no need to cry for me, boys. Ain't no need to cry for me, boys. Ain't no need to cry for me, boys. Somewhere down the road you'll understand. And I expect to touch his hand, boys. I expect to touch his hand. I expect to touch his hand, boys. And you know what, guys? You know what, friends? I'll put a good word for you if I can. I'll do that, you know. We'll meet again on some bright highway, with songs to sing and tales to tell. Everybody now. 'Cause I'm just a pilgrim on this road, boys, till I wish you fare the well. Everybody sing along now. This is 'cause I'm just a pilgrim on this road. I'm just a pilgrim on this road. I'm just a pilgrim on this road, till I wish you fare well. One more time for Uncle Steve now. 'Cause I'm just a pilgrim on this road. I'm just a pilgrim. till I wish you fairly well. Till I wish you fairly well.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. That'll make a religious person out of you. You sing that one too many times.
You know, this is, I don't know, man, I'm speaking out of line here, but this is kind of what we love to do, is to sit around and play music, and I hope you're not getting too tired to, yeah? Because, man, I tell you, this is like, welcome to our world, huh? Yeah,
This is porch music. This is
man.
why we all started. I mean, all of us started
Yeah.
playing music, just sitting around with friends and
I
playing
think I
music.
met you on your porch at Bennett
You
House.
did, porch at the Bennett House,
Yeah.
yes indeed. And, yeah, man, that's just the way we did, and a lot of you out there too. You all play music, a whole bunch of you, I know you do. Sit around, keep playing, just play
Man,
with
thank
your
you so
friends.
much, though, for being here tonight, man. This is awesome. Thanks.
What you got?
Every time it rains, Lord, I run to my window. All I do is just wring my hands and moan. Listen to that thunder, Lord, can't you hear that lonesome wind blow? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
John Gurton.
Somebody said they thought they saw you rolling down in Reno with a big old man from San Antonio. They tell me I'm a fool to pine for you, Lord, but what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Don't know what I'm gonna do, Lord, so I guess I could get stoned. Let the past paint pictures in my brain. Kill a fifth of Thunderbird and try and write this sad, sad song. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Oh, yeah.
That's a sweet song, I tell you.
It's one of the big hits from the Gold Hill Family Saloon Bluegrass Jam on Sunday afternoons. We could play that song for like 45 minutes.
Didn't we play there with the American Pyramids?
I think we did.
We did.
That's right.
That's when your bass got stolen.
That's right. It's John Gurton's turn.
Everybody boogie along. Yeah.
Well, now there's a great big mystery, and it sure is worrying me. That's Diddy Wah Diddy,
Diddy wah diddy,
Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what does Diddy Wah Diddy mean. Now I got up and walked around. Somebody yelled, look who's in town. It's old Diddy Wah Diddy,
Diddy wah diddy,
Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what does Diddy Wah Diddy mean. Play one, Rob. Now some little gal about 4 feet 4, she said, come here, daddy, I want some more. You Diddy Wah Diddy,
Diddy wah diddy,
yes, you Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what does Diddy Wah Diddy mean.
Go, Tommy, go.
You know, I went into church, I put my hat on the seat. A lady sat down on it, she says, you was mighty sweet. Mr. Diddy Wah Diddy,
Diddy wah diddy,
Mr. Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what does Diddy Wah Diddy mean. I said, sister, I'll soon be gone. If you give me that thing that you're sitting on, that's my Diddy Wah Diddy.
Diddy wah diddy,
That's my Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what the Diddy Wah Diddy mean. Mr. Peter Wilson. Well, then they put me right out of the church. They said, talking about Diddy Wah Diddy too much. Mr. Diddy Wah Diddy,
Diddy wah diddy,
Mr. Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what the Diddy Wah Diddy mean. Oh, that Diddy Wah Diddy. Everybody. Diddy Wah Diddy.
Diddy wah diddy,
Oh, that Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy,
That Diddy Wah Diddy.
diddy wah diddy.
I wish that somebody tell me what this Diddy Wah Diddy mean. Thank you very much.
The great John Gerton.
Thanks. Woo. Got my boys up here. It's really cool.
Well, we're gonna complete the evening with this last little medley, and everybody's gonna play along and sing along. And thanks for coming out tonight, staying late, and having so much fun.
Thank you so much.
We don't make much money, but we sure have a lot of fun.
That's it, man.
Indeed. Well, I ain't gonna work on the railroad, nope. And I ain't gonna work on the farm, no, no, no. Gonna lay around the shack till the railway come back. Rolling the sweet baby's arms. I'll be rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Well, where were you on Saturday night? Good question. I was locked up in jail. You was over in Reno with some rascal playing Keno. Oh, you wouldn't even go by bail. Rolling my sweet baby's arms in her arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Oh yeah. Gonna lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Play, John. She's a beauty operator, yes she is. My mother weaves and spins. Yes, my daddy works in that old cotton mill, just watching all the money roll in, while I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms in her arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Paul Emery. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Well, last Saturday night I got married, yes I did. Me and my wife, we settled down. Now me and my wife, well, we parted. And it's time to take a stroll downtown, singing Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Well, sometimes I live in the country, yes I do. But sometimes I choose to live in town. Yes, and sometimes I take a great notion, it's a great notion, to jump in the river and drown. Rolling in the sweet baby's arms. I'll be rolling in the sweet baby's arms. In her arms. Gonna lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, There you go.
Good night, Irene.
I think we need to gather in the middle of now.